Wednesday's fourth episode begins with her slipping into the county coroner's office with the aid of Thing. She wants to discover more about the monster's victims and inspect the body of the most recent victim. Her investigation was cut short when the coroner and sheriff returned. She slips inside one of the morgue cabinets and listens in on their chat. Wednesday suspects Xavier's neck wounds the next morning in class, but he assures her that he twisted his neck while fencing. Wednesday is suspicious and spies on him. On the school grounds, she discovers his hidden art studio. She enters and sees pictures of the creature. She grabs one of the sketches and exits. Xavier notices her before she departs and inquires as to what she is doing there. She asks him the same question, and he replies that it is his own art studio. She has no logical reason not to invite him to the forthcoming rave and dance. Xavier feels pleased to be asked and believes she is interested in him. While in town, she pays a visit to the sheriff and tries to convince him that they should walk together. The sheriff is initially hesitant, but in response to the mayor's continuous requests for an update, he agrees. He requests that she bring him some proof and that they work together to zero down on a suspect. As Wednesday walks out of the station, she runs into Tyler, who attempts to persuade her to invite him to the dance. He is not delighted to learn that she has taken Xavier. He believes he and Wednesday are in a relationship, but she informs him that she has a lot on her plate and that he is not a priority. She returns to school and enters Xavier's hidden art studio to gather his DNA. When Xavier discovers her, he is forced to explain why he has monster drawings and scratches on his neck. He also discovers that when she originally slipped into his studio, she simply asked him to dance as a cover. Wednesday brings Xavier's claw and DNA sample to the sheriff and requests a DNA test. Wednesday requests that Eugene accompany her to the monster's lair in order to identify the beast. Her plans for a spectacular night of stakeout are thwarted when Tyler appears on her doorstep. Thing did something nefarious behind her back and wrote Tyler a nice letter pretending to be her. He even got her the outfit that grabbed her attention when she asked him to the dance on Wednesday. Wednesday encourages Eugene to postpone their plans and attend the next night, but he disregards her advice and goes alone. Xavier is irritated to see Tyler and Wednesday together at the dance, and he asks Bianca to use her siren skills to help him get over Wednesday. Bianca is naturally irritated by this request and leaves. Lucas, on the other hand, begins to understand that he has a lot in common with Enid. He is, however, at the party to destroy it, and he and his friends spray red paint on the students at the end. Enid is unhappy to learn that he simply exploited her, but the scenario allows her to clear up the misunderstanding with Ajax. They make out and kiss. As everyone hurries to avoid the paint spray, Wednesday gets another vision of Eugene being attacked by the monster. She hurries to the woods in an attempt to save him, but she is too late. By the time she arrives, the monster has vanished and he is barely alive.